Hey, what's up guys? My name is Matt. Today we're talking about the Fall Winter 19 Represent Collection that just dropped last week. Let's get into the video. Now, this has been something that I wanted to do last week, but I just didn't get around to doing it. I had a few other things that came up, and so this got pushed to this week. But I really wanted to go over the Fall Winter 19 Represent Collection, kind of give you my thoughts on it. A lot of the collection actually dropped last week on their website, and I just want to give my overview of it, kind of my thoughts on it, in a little bit different style video than you guys might be used to. I'm usually talking about the clothing I'm wearing, kind of like this minimal suede work shirt, which you haven't watched yet. Go watch that video. Yeah, but overall, it was something that I've been wanting to do, just haven't gotten around to doing it. So this is my chance to kind of do that. If you're new to this channel, I'd appreciate it if you guys could like and subscribe. I make a lot of videos like this. This is a brand new one, so let me know what you guys' thoughts are in the comments below, and let's get into the video. I actually have my MacBook right here that I'll be kind of looking at. You guys will be able to see what I'm looking at on my screen, just to kind of guys show you what I'm looking at, what I'm doing, because I'm probably not going to be looking at the camera too much. I'll be looking at the screen. So, let's get into the first look, which is this, like, I don't know even know how to really explain it, besides just, I love the top, but I don't know if I would personally wear it. It's a little bit too, I don't know, almost old manny, but I know it's kind of what they went for with this. It is a new style of jeans from what I've seen with it, and I don't know how I'm going to feel about that. I guess we'll see if I can get it in hand, but as of right now, kind of torn. I love the boots with a passion. They're so sick. I don't know about the brown ones personally, but they're growing on me a lot. And this whole look right here I think is fantastic. I love this kind of like cinched up jacket at the waist with a little bit of shirt showing. I've been trying out that look a little bit more lately too. I tend to really like it, and we'll see how far that goes. The Terrier sneakers in those are insane, and it's something that I really love personally. It's one of my favorite pieces from Represent that they've dropped this whole year, or even just announced. Haven't shown them off just yet, so I'm still waiting on that. I'd say this whole look right here is really trendy. I don't know if I necessarily would wear anything from it, but it's definitely a trendy look with kind of like the snap buttons on the side there, and kind of just the overall look. Even the split design of the shirt is very reminiscent of Prada and what they've been doing. I love the shoulder bag. I don't even call it a shoulder bag, just a shoulder box, I guess is the correct term. That is great. I actually just love those boots right there. And this next look is something that I think is growing on me more and more that I look at it. I don't know if I'm too big a fan of the double hoodie look. I think I personally mainly just like one, but I get what they're going for with it. I think probably just like either a sweater or a t-shirt underneath it would probably make it look a little bit better than the double hoodie, but I mean, I'm not a designer, so I wouldn't know 100% what they're going for there. But overall, I love it. Cargo pants is something that I love, but since I have such big thighs, I don't know if they'll look good on me. I already have big thighs. I don't want to make them look any bigger. I think they look sick, but just for me, I probably wouldn't wear it. And sneakers, I know sold out, so I know they're re-releasing them, and if you want a pair, I would pick them up then, because they sold out, and I was surprised that it sold out, because I don't think I've seen any Represent shoes sell out. So that was a first for me. I think this whole look, to me, is something that is super fresh. I actually love the shirt with this outfit a lot. I don't know how often I'd wear a jacket like that. It's a little bit puffier. Definitely more of that fall-winter vibe to it, which I know is hard to kind of look at when we're in spring-summer. But looking into fall-winter, I think that this whole look is great. Again, with the popper denim, I love actually like the little details that they did with like the little line at swooshes by the calf. I think that's fantastic. So this look to me is a little bit more of like a baggy cargo look, just from what I can see, with kind of like the bottom of it, a little bit baggier. Kind of fits like the shoe a little bit more. Denim jacket definitely looks a bit cropped. I don't know if it fit me perfectly, because I like stuff to fit a little bit longer. Hoodies are insane. I love the look of all of them that they've released. And I think this next look for me, I'm not a big vest guy, but I actually really like that kind of like flannel jacket that they got going on there. I can't really see the hoodie too much from right here, but I mean, like I just said, I really like most of Represent's hoodies. I don't think this one's gonna be any different. These cargos are a little bit different than the other ones. Seems like there's a little bit more detailing in them. Not too sure about that. Next look, I think super in right now. Again, with the cargo pockets are big on the like quads. I don't know if I'd wear that, but if you have skinnier legs, probably an A-OK on you. Again, sneakers, in love with them. I want a pair. The bag, I think, is insane. I love that they've been releasing that bag. I think the quality on them is probably going to be insane. Definitely need to pick one up. This next look, I mean, I think for me personally, this is going to sound so bad, but I probably would have liked a little bit more of a tapered jean there. Kind of more the typical Represent look for me. I'm not too big a fan of kind of the baggier pants, but I know that's super in right now, so I get it. But I love that jacket with the flannel and the bag. I think that whole fit is amazing, and I think for me, I probably would have liked the slimmer pant there, but I get it, honestly. But this look right here, I can't really tell too much. This looks like a normal kind of Represent look with the bomber jacket look, with the hoodie, with some kind of like jeans, a little bit baggier denim than their normal ones. And I'm saying baggy, but in reality it's not that baggy, it's just baggier for Represent. And their new shoes that they just released are super cool. Looks like it's here twice, so there you go. And then this outfit I actually think I'm in love with. I love like the use of the color tones and kind of how every little thing's kind of matching up. I think even the inside, just based off the lighting, somewhat matches like the downward look of it. I think the sneakers go really well with it. I think overall this is just such a great look. I'm having to look a little bit closer at this, but I think that this look is probably my favorite that I've seen so far. I actually like that you can't really tell that it's two different pieces because the colors kind of combine so well together. I think that that look is actually great. I don't think it's something that I could pull off personally, but I think this is something that if I saw someone on the street with it, it would look great. I love this kind of like slim trouser look into the multicolor lace shoes. I think it's such a good detail. And all the shoes that they've been releasing have been so good. They've been such good iterations on their past designs. Even the new Alpha Mid 2.0s that they released were such a good iteration of the Alpha Mids. And obviously, I love them. I have a pair that's sitting like right here. It's such a good shoe. And to see them keep releasing more of them has gotten me so excited. This sweater is probably not my favorite from the collection. They have like that blood hoodie that I've been loving. This one is not as much, but I get what they're going for. It's a very tonal look from top to bottom. I probably wouldn't go, I'm going to keep saying this, cargos are great, I just wouldn't wear them. Again, this look, they've kind of been playing off it a little bit. I still like it. I think the black on black is more my style personally, and something I could probably pull off a little bit better than a little bit more tonal. But overall, I think that's great. I think that this is such a great look right here. It's very casual with like the color tones in it. I think the flannel color is great. It's something I haven't seen before in a flannel. And it almost looks like some jogger-esque bottoms on these, but not entirely sure. This whole outfit I think was really what made me make the video. I love this outfit right here, even though it's all black, even though some people might not like it, but really, like, I feel like this is what, in my head, how I envision everything looking for me. So you have, like, a very, like, not cropped, but kind of, like, more cinched-in sweater, the Represent logo, with a Represent kind of, like, their, what do you want to call it, like, the emblem they're going for, the Rolls Royce, I think, kind of looking logo that they've been using, and it's there, and it's copied again on the pants. I don't know how big of a fan I am of that, but I think just overall down to those new sneakers that they keep showing off, those have got to be some of the best shoes that they've released. And honestly, once they announce it, I think everybody should go and pick up a pair because I really do think those are going to sell out. But this is honestly my favorite fit of anything that they have. I know it's all black, and I'm going to get flamed a little bit for that because I'm wearing all black again. But I love it. I love all black. It's just something I like. Overall, love the look. And even like they have a little bit detailing on a shirt that has like the little badge on it now, which I think is kind of cool, but I almost think it's going to fall off. So we'll see how that goes. And then the last look that they have are just two very classy looks. This Represent kind of like denim jacket logo on stuff I think is a little bit tacky, but at the same time kind of cool. It's kind of like when Louis Vuitton puts their logos on everything. Kind of like it's a little bit tacky, but at the same time, if you really love the brand, it looks really cool. And I think the one on the right is very reminiscent of what you'll probably see me wearing, which is like a hoodie, a little bit cinched into the waist a little bit more, and then have a t-shirt underneath it with some type of pants with those shoes. I think that whole look is very great. And both of these looks, I feel like, is what Represent was going for at this collection. One a little bit classier, and then one a little bit more of their street look to it. That's a lot of that lazy kind of vibe you've been seeing with like Kanye showing off. Very casual yet cool. And then the other one is more of like the little bit more classy dressed up look with a little bit more boots. And I love that they've been showing off more and more boots. and their leather goods are honestly looking great. I love the story behind it that they've shown off on Instagram. Let's get into a little bit of the pricing now with this. As you can see, they're kind of like the puffer vests are around $375, the bombers around $545, so a little bit higher priced. The flannel jacket is $405. I don't know if I'm picking it up for that price, but might pick it up if it goes on sale. The Sherpa denim jackets, this one looks really cool. It's a reversible one. I didn't even realize that with some of these, that all of them look reversible. This one's probably my favorite of the bunch, that midnight blue one. But overall, I think it's great. Let me see. This Gallagher sweatshirt. Gallagher sweater, I honestly think looks really cool. I think if you're the right type of person, it can work really well on you. For me, I don't think it'd work very well. And then this, they had like this, just a normal black one of like this look, and I thought it looked great. This hoodie, even though it doesn't have a logo, I think looks great, personally. Oh, this is the hoodie that, I don't know why they didn't show off in anything, but this one was my favorite one out of any of them. And I think this, like the little Represent logo on the front is such a subtle detail, but so good at the same time. And then the other hoodies are also great. I think the sweater is really where it's at, personally, with this. I own so many hoodies, but don't own any sweaters. And I think that this is such a great look. And they have like what they call the duck egg with this. Not as big a fan as it, mainly because it's sitting right next to this one. It looks so good. But overall, I love it. T-shirts, I think probably a little bit overpriced, if I do say so myself. Then you see the red marble one, and I want one again, so there you have it. And then you just got your standard black T-shirts that they are releasing, white T-shirt, gray T-shirt, and then you get the denim. I'm actually curious on this. Let me open this up in a new tab. The denim for a while kind of was catching people for a loop. Some stuff would fit a lot differently. It looks like they might be going back to how they have the old style. I'm not too sure. I don't have a pair in hand to try out. I really hope they go back to a slightly longer inseam, personally. It doesn't look like they are again. It looks like they're using the same exact factory as their previous ones. So we'll see how that goes. I do notice that they're using 98% cotton, 2% elastane, which I think was a little bit different in the Italian denim. So we'll see how that goes once I have a pair in hand. I think overall the washes though are great from what I've been seeing. Very classic Represent stylings. There's nothing too much to talk about here. They actually were bringing back a biker denim, which I thought was kind of cool. They have two of them, a black pair and this like sand blue pair. I feel like the sand blue pair is honestly a little bit better, but it's mainly because it's a little bit more unique. It'd be kind of cool to see it styled. And now they're doing a little bit more baggy denim. So as you can see, it's not as tapered down, especially towards the knee a little bit more. You can kind of see that it almost looks like it tapers a little bit, but probably not too much. It might just be photos. I love how they're doing stuff with distressing too. This one even looks a little bit more slim, so we'll see how that goes. And this was an interesting one to me, was the flare denim. I was actually really curious about it. I'm curious on how it fits. I don't think I'm curious enough to buy it personally, but I think with boots it can look really cool, like with this, but we'll see. I actually love that. I actually love the look of it, but we'll see how it actually looks in person. Again, you have the cargo pants that I think look sick, but I just wouldn't wear them personally because those two front pockets are way too big for my legs. And then you have something I would wear a little bit more, which is their military pants. I think I was calling the cargo pants before just because I saw the pockets. I really like these a little bit more. And I like that it's not like too much of a sheen to it. Kind of like this one looks a little bit more like, I don't know, glossy in that sense. This one looks a little bit more matte. Kind of like these, but these are the Western pants. You can kind of see they have the little buttons on the side. And then smart jogger, I think those look cool. I don't know, I'm not a big fan of the zippers anymore. And relaxed pants, I think that's what I was commenting about before. Then you can see they have their boots. I think my favorite boots in this whole collection, I think my favorite boots have got to be either the saloon one, this black pair right here, the Western boot, or the strap boot and the tobacco. I think all those three are my favorites. I definitely think they upped their game a lot with their boots this collection, and I think they're great. The alpha lows are what sold out, and I was kind of surprised by. Mainly because nothing else from Represent really has sold out like that, and this was the main one I saw, and I'm like, holy crap, like it actually sold out. And now we have the hard boxes, which I think are really cool. I don't think I'm going to personally pick one up. I'd be more quicker to pick up like a duffel bag or a backpack, because for me it's something I would use more. I'm not a big fan of crossbodies or anything like that. Just not my style. And then it ends with the glasses, which I'm not a big fan of. I have a big ass head, so it's not going to fit. So it's something I keep in mind. So yeah, this was the Represent whole collection from Fall Winter 19. Let me know what you guys thought of this video in the comments below. I don't know if there's other brands that you guys kind of want me to break down a little bit more. It'd be kind of interesting what you guys think of in the comments below. And like I end every video here, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.